Hey guys, this is Jimmy from Primer Is Best. Oh boy, let me tell you just a little bit before we get started in this video. I don't know how to cook. I never have known how to cook. When I was single and I had my son with me, he was about 5, 6 years old, and I had him for years and years, after, being single for a while, and I never did know how to cook. I can wash clothes, dry clothes, fold clothes, yard work, clean the house, vacuum, dust, all that other kind of stuff. Help with school, or, help my son do schoolwork. Went to every sports game that he was involved in, which was every one: baseball, except football. He didn't play football. Soccer, everything. Anyway, but I never did know how to cook. Now, I can make hot dogs, instant oatmeal, instant grits. I can heat up pancakes that's already made, microwave pancakes. And if you've been watching my videos where I'm talking about stories in my life, the first time I met my wife, Mrs. P.I.B., I took her out to see a movie. You can watch that video. It's on YouTube. Took her out to see a movie. It's a disaster of a date. And I wound up bringing her to my home, and I cooked some microwave sausage biscuits. And she ate some of them, and then I took her home as our first date. And surprisingly, she went out with me again. Okay, y'all know I don't know how to cook. My son and I, by the way, used to go out and eat every night, to some restaurant. They had kids' night, seemed like every night just about was a kids' night somewhere. So we traveled around week to week and, stuff like that. So, but I don't know how to cook. And when I went to work, when I was at work, my son would be in school, I'd make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for the week, and put them in the fridge. So I didn't have to spend time doing that. I could spend time with my son. And of course, by Thursday and Friday, I'd put them in a sandwich bag. This is probably gross to y'all, but this was life in the fast lane for me. The peanut butter and the jelly especially, soaked through the bread. But hey, if you're hungry, you'll eat it. And I didn't have much money. Okay, here we go. I'm going to get on to the video. Now that y'all know that I'm kindly ignorant, I'm going to make some cinnamon rolls. My wife is not home. She has went to her Zumba class that she goes to. And I made these the other day. I made 2 cans of this. You preheat the oven to 400, and which I've already got going. So, but this is pretty good stuff here. And I've only got 1 can left, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to open this up, and I'll get back with you in just a minute. I'll show you what I'm doing. Okay, guys, I got this little stand I got my phone hooked to. So forgive me for... I'm hoping it's pointed in the right spot, but I'm going to show you what I'm doing. Oh, it's got the instructions on here. Preheat oven to 400. Grease up a pan. I forgot to grease up a pan. Oh, my goodness. Glad I read that again. I got some Crisco stuff my wife uses. Shake it up. Spray it in. I guess that's enough. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, so I'm going to open this up. I've learned to keep this because it's got directions on it. I'm going to hit this thing. Let me hit it on the sink. Hang on, guys. Come on. Come on. Oh, okay, good. I got it. Well, that one fell out. Well, anyway, I got to reform it here. So here we go. I don't know. I don't guess there's a right side up. Like I said, guys, I'm not trying to make the video long or anything. I just never have cooked very much. It has to be instant stuff, I can do that. Oh, I guess there's just... I've sprayed the whole pan, and I'm just going to I probably shouldn't have. I'm just going to put it like this because I don't know why I'm doing this. That looks good. It's kind of in the center, I guess. So inside here, there's a little thing, aluminum thing. I'll set it over here. But what I was going to show you is inside here. Set this over here out of the way. There's some. Let me see what you're seeing. Hopefully you can see this. There's some icing. It's got a little place right here that I'm going to get some scissors in a few minutes and cut this in. And see the picture? It's got icing on it. That's what this is. I'm assuming, you know, and I know I'm wrong, but I'm assuming that there might be somebody out there like me that doesn't know how to do nothing when it comes to cooking. I'm a great dishwasher. I'm a great putter-upper of dishes, you know, and I'm a great pass the green beans or something kind of guy, but I'm not a cook. My wife is, but I'm going to surprise her. And I told her, I said, before, I'm going to set this over here. I told her, hey, I need to put this in the oven, don't I? Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute, let me see how long it's supposed to be. 13 to 17 minutes or until golden brown. What time is it? Hey, it's exactly 5 o'clock. Okay, I just remembered I got to get some of these things out or I'm going to burn my hands. So, okay, about 10 after 5, I'll start looking. In the meantime, let's get these, well, you know what? I don't need this stuff. Hang on a minute. Let me throw this away. The reason I'm doing these biscuits too is because, well, I got another pan. And also, it's the same degrees, 400 degrees. So, I'm going to, wait a minute, it said something different. Place with ungreased pan. It's supposed to be a round pan, but I don't know if we have a round pan. So I'm going to use this rectangle pan. And, you know, we always wash all the dishes and stuff. They're always clean, so don't worry about that. But I was going to try to... Oh, golly, that's good. Oh, okay. Whew. That was a mild heart attack, believe me. So, let me get these out of here, and then we'll see. Hey, these are sure little biscuits, but I guess I should know that since they're in a little can. But you're supposed to make them, see, you're supposed to make them touch. So, I'm going to do that. I was going to, let's see, I don't know how to, I got to hurry because 10 minutes will be up in no time. Whew. See, I couldn't work. I could if I had to, but I don't think I'd be very good at it, at like working fast. Oh, God. Sorry, guys. I hope I didn't scare you. But I don't think I could be a fast, what do you call it? A short order cook, fast cook, short order guy. Just don't think I could. Because, I mean, I guess you get used to everything and you get good if you do something long enough. But cooking is not my thing. Oh, let's see if I can get this out of here. Okay, wait a minute. I forgot to see how long you're supposed to. Okay, when I pull the cinnamon rolls out, this goes in for 10 to 13 minutes. 10 to 13. Okay, let me clean up some of this mess and I'll be right back. Let's see, where'd it go? Where did it go? No. Okay, here I am. I'm back. I hope you can see it. Let me see what you're seeing. Hopefully you can see all I'm doing. I'm not really. Here's my thing. I told my wife I told my wife, she doesn't know I'm doing this. So I told my wife, I said, I could do a cooking channel and teach people how, like if you're, if you don't know how to cook, how to survive, because I survived for years on what little knowledge I do know. I got me a sharp knife here, but my wife doesn't know this, but I'm going to put some of this. Now this might be a complete disaster, but I'm going to put some of this in like one of these biscuits. Dang, it is a sharp knife. It's got little teeth on it, Hang on just for a minute. Probably just made a terrible mistake. But see, here's what I'm going to do. I thought this up myself. Make a little place with your finger and then where's my spoon at? Come on now. I gotta hurry. Put just a smidgen of jelly in it and see what happens. I'm not going to tell her though. This is PIB, so I don't want y'all saying nothing either, okay? Let me do another one just for giggles. I'm going to put them here on the end. And then, this is a really good knife. This is probably going to be embarrassing and you probably won't watch my videos anymore, but let's see, I'm going to put a little bit right there. I'm going to see what will happen when I put this jelly in there for how long? 10 to 12. I just have to keep an eye on this stuff. Wait a minute, I got something else. I got some honey too. So, let's see. I never have done this before, but this might be a new sensation. I mean, it could be, I don't know. But anyway, if for some strange reason you do like this and would like to see me come up with some more cooking adventures, I would be, I guess that's how you do it. I honestly don't know, but I would do this more often. Just have to trust me. I'm putting just a smidgen of honey. I'm going to see if she eats a biscuit. Will she notice? See, can y'all see that? Oh, that's starting to run. I got to close the lid. Close the lid. All right, and then I told my wife. I said I'd like to have like Jimmy can cook, and maybe show. I don't need this spoon anymore or this knife. I'll put it in the sink to be washed. I'll put this stuff up. Anyway, let me put this stuff up because it's going to be time to take the, oh my goodness, it's going to be time to take the cinnamon rolls out. And I got to find some scissors. Boy, my wife would freak out. This kitchen is clean, guys. Believe me, it's absolutely clean, but she freaks out. She's a, kind of, I guess we both are kind of clean freaks. I always look like I'm dirty, but really, I'm clean, and everything's clean. The counters, everything. Hey, let me look at this. Hey, I'm thinking it's probably time to get it out, isn't it? I'm going to mess around here and burn them. That didn't take long at all. I got this glove on here. I don't know what it says, but hopefully it'll work. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, man. Okay, that's those biscuits. Help me remember that. I'm going to set them in here and shut the door back. Believe it or not, I think I mentioned this, but it's already... Wait a minute, how am I going to move this? Hold on just for a second, guys. I'll move this over here. And, well, dang, that pan's hot. I think these are done. It got done a little bit quicker than what I thought. But anyway, we must have a really hot oven. I don't know. Or it might be. I don't know. Anyway, I think it's done. So, got some dough on my finger there. Okay, I got me some scissors. I'm going to cut the end off like I told y'all I would. Oh, if you like this kind of stuff, let me know. Or if you'd rather not watch me massacre food anymore, I can do that too and just quit. But I just got out of the shower a while ago, and I thought, well, this would be a nice surprise for her to come home and have some. I don't know how to cook anything else. I remember I was dated when my son was living with me when he was a youngster. He loved macaroni and cheese, so I bought some macaroni and cheese. But I was dating this other girl at the time, and so I called her on the phone and I said, "Hey, give me some pointers on macaroni and cheese." I said, "I've never made it, in a pot before, and I don't want to mess up or burn it or whatever you can do, boil them too much." So she gave me a few pointers, and after my son figured out I could cook macaroni and cheese, he liked that a lot, and I got better at it. It's like I said before, the more you do it, the better you'll get. So I'm hoping that experiment works. And like I said, I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but let's see if I can get the rest of this out. But let me throw this away in this plastic before we accidentally eat it. Okay. But, oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this, but if you like this stuff, just kind of let me know in the comments if you would. I'm going to try to smear some of this icing. See, some of it's going, I guess I put too much or something, I'm not sure, but it's kind of smearing everywhere. So I'm going to get this spoon, and sure am glad I married Mrs. PIB, because I don't know how to cook, and she knew that in the beginning, on our first date, because I just don't know how to cook. I've always been I'd wash dishes and stuff for my mom, but my mom always done all the cooking. And, she that was her kind of thing there. And, I don't know, I just never did, I always done yard work, trimming, cutting, trees or, tree limbs or something, like that, mowing the yard all the time, and washing, waxing my dad's car, stuff, stuff like that. But I never did yeah, it looks okay. I just never did learn how to cook. I've always been an instinct kind of guy. But I had peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I make them on Sunday night. I'd work all week, and you didn't get 30 minutes to go eat anywhere. You just got like 10, 15 minutes to eat. So, and I was poor as dirt. So, I just got divorced, and once again, that was my second marriage. Sometimes things happen that you don't plan on. So, anyway, luckily the Lord let me have my son, because she wasn't really much. But I found out too late. Anyway, let me set this in here. I got to keep my mind on what I'm doing. Let's look at these biscuits. They're kind of like raising up, but they're not getting brown. So, hey, let me get this out of the way too. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? I'm real proud of myself for that. Well, but don't drop them in the floor. Forgot what I was talking about. Anyway, I just never did learn how to cook. That's my whole point. I've done yard work, all that kind of stuff. I guess back in the day, what a typical, I guess I'll say typical, typical boy would do, work in the yard and stuff like that. So, I just never did learn how to cook, and I'm kind of paid the price. But when I unexpectedly was divorced, and it all came unexpectedly. I had no clue. So there I was with my son, and I didn't know how to cook. So we went to a restaurant. We'd sat down and eat, say grace, and And, you know, we'd talk about school stuff and, you know, how he was doing in sports. You know, here's our routine back in the day. We would go, I'd pick him up from school. We'd go home and get a bath. I'd be filthy dirty because I was a welder, and I mean, I stayed filthy dirty. I welded all day in petroleum tankers, and there wasn't no air conditioner or nothing. I mean, you just looked like something in a coal mine a lot of times. But so I'd pick him up, give him a bath, and I'd give him I'd get a bath, give him a bath, get his clothes ready, you know, get the wash going, get the clothes ready for school the next day, and you know, we'd go get something to eat. That, you know, that'd be like about I don't know, like 5:30. Go get something to eat, supper, I guess you'd call it, and yeah, supper. So I'm trying to keep an eye on this too while I'm talking to you. So you know, get back home, get his homework done if he had any, and you know, it was homework I could understand. You know, like I said, he was only like 7 years old. You know, ABCs and blah blah blah. You know, a little bit of math here and there, and you know, projects, you know, science projects and stuff. So you know, done that, and then fortunately, I'd have to be at work at 4:30. I worked from 4:30 till 3 in the afternoon. It was a long day, and you know, I'd get the clothes washed, get them ready for the next time we needed them, and I think at that time, I keep checking my biscuits. At that time, I had to wash every day. I had a washer and dryer, fortunately, and you know, I had I had 2 pair of pants, 2 pair of jeans. That's all I had. 2 pair of jeans. They were my dress pants. They were my work clothes. So you know, I had to wash every day to keep, you know, so the next day I'd have some clean clothes. I'm probably telling you more than I should, but anyway, it was tough times, but we got through it. You know, the Lord kept me going and kept me healthy, and come on now, talking these biscuits. I never did learn how to cook. Anyway, so what I was going to tell you was, fortunately, you know, around 8:30, yeah, probably about 8, I think, I would my mom and dad were still alive at that time, and my dad was still working, and he worked in management, you know, in the office, front office, where he worked. So fortunately for me, I mean, the Lord was watching out over me and my son, but he my dad would take my son to school in the mornings, you know, drive him to school. Hang on. Sorry about that, guys. That was my wife, and she said she is on her way home. Guess I'll keep that heat coming out of the stove since I've already paid for it. Oh my goodness. Let me show you this. Hang on. I might have made a mess. Can y'all see that? That's jelly. That didn't work out too good, did it? Well, anyway, maybe there's still some jelly in there. I was going to try to surprise my wife, but I mean, I don't know if you can see everything I'm seeing, but anyway, here it is. I got to find something to put these biscuits in and wash all this stuff up. But getting back to the story, I forgot what I said. My dad would take my son to school, you know, at 8 o'clock in the morning. So, you know, by the time I got off, he was getting off school at 3, and that's the time I got off at 3. So he'd have to wait just, you know, a few minutes for me to get there in the car. So that was my life for many years. So then Mrs. PIB came along, everything changed for the better. So anyway, y'all let me know if you like, you know, Jimmy Can Cook or whatever. I don't know what you call it. I know this ain't much cooking, but it's quite a bit for me, and I'm kind of proud of myself. So let me know what you think, and I want to see if my wife will notice there's jelly in these two and honey in these two, I hope. So maybe she'll notice. I don't know. She might not. she might not eat any of it. I don't know. We'll just see. She might think it's too raw or something. Y'all have a blessed day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. This is kind of unusual for me, but if you like it, this kind of stuff, let me know. I got some other ideas in my head, but I don't want to tell anybody in case it's too embarrassing. So we'll come up with some more stuff. If you like this kind of stuff, subscribe. Let me know in the comments either way. You can't hurt my feelings. I mean, heck, it's the best I can do. But I got some more ideas of some more. I'll just call them inventions. We'll see what happens. I should have got one of them bananas right there and cut it up and put it in a biscuit. Maybe that would have been pretty good. I don't know. Y'all have a blessed day. You're watching Primer at its Best on YouTube. If you'd like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. I'm also on Instagram, Primer at its Best, Facebook, Primer at its Best. And once again, if you want to send me a video of your old car or old truck that you're working on, just traded for, or just, just sold, just whatever the case may be, you can send me a video at PIB's Subscriber Rides. You can send it to me at primeatisbest@comcast.net, or Facebook Messenger Primeatisbest, or Instagram Messenger Primeatisbest. And I also have PIB Swap and Shop, same thing. Primeatisbest@comcast.net, Facebook Messenger Primeatisbest, or Instagram Messenger Primeatisbest. If you think I ought to start a... Sometimes I try to talk and keep a straight face, guys, but I can't. But if you think I need to start a YouTube channel with cooking, let me know. It could be a lot of fun. Anyway, God bless y'all. I'll catch y'all in the next video, and I hope the Lord's watching over you just like He's been watching over me. God bless y'all. Catch you in the next one. See y'all later.